if
else
she...
he's going to stop it. Else he's going to stop it.
No, what's the problem? No, she's saying something here. What's the matter? I wonder what that was about. I mean, we'll ask Herbdean later.
Start of round number 5.
And Anna Sabeva needs to go for broke here because right now she needs to do something. She needs to finish Sonam Zomba if she wants to win. Because Sonam right now is 4.5 minutes away from becoming a world champion. Again,
Sonam going in for the takedown.
Beautiful.
Oh, she's got the back. She's got the hooks in.
Oh my God, she got one hook in and she's going to hold her back right now. And you watch, she's going to turn into her now. There we go. Oh, she went for the choke.
Both the hooks in now.
Can we see it? We might see a finish here. Anna Sabeva is protecting the rear hand. Now she's lost the choke.
Sonam transitions.
Moves straight back in again in that dominant half guard position. She doesn't care. She can be in any position. She'll do damage. And right now, this is going to be worse for Anna Sabeva because, and Anna, my heart goes out to Anna Sabeva. She's a real champion. She's a warrior. She took the chance and the risk to come in from a different organization to come and face on a young stud who is 11 years younger than her. That's one thing that we didn't mention to you. Anna Sabeva is 37 years old. She's at the end of her career, and for her to take on a young buck proves that she has the heart of a real champion. So hats off to Anna Sabeva for accepting this fight, knowing what she was going to walk into.
And she's already been a champion at a local promotion in Russia.
But man, 10, 11 years is a big age gap. A big age gap. And Sonam is just starting her career. You know, this is the beginning of everything. But that's all right. Anna again trying to fight back, but Sonam is just now in north-south position. Start. She lost her mouth guard, and I don't know when that happened. Can you imagine if knees to a downed opponent were allowed, this fight would have been over long back. In fact, a lot of fights would have been over long back. Just right there. Old pride rules, and this fight, bang, shades of Wanderlei Silva.
The only pride we are aware of. I mean, the only pride we know of. Those short knees and those short elbows, it's devastating, and it creates a lot of damage.
I mean, I'm getting tired of repeating myself.
Look at the activity of Sonam Zomba. She's been so active. Even though she's been on the ground, she's had the dominant position, but she's constantly working. She's constantly working on her opponent and trying to finish the fight.
I don't know what she's looking for from this position. She's in side control. She's not really throwing any more elbows, but as soon as I say that, she changes her mind. And big knees to the body, 2 good knees. She's looking for an arm. She's looking for something to turn with her. She's looking. She's just... At this point, Sonam Zomba is, she's 4 rounds up. She's comfortable. She knows she's a minute and a half away from becoming the champ. And Babaji Chaudhary, her coach, screaming, saying, let her up. And just because right now she'll be hurting so much. And man, Anna Sabeva has got a chin on her as well. She's taken head kicks, knees, a barrage of punches from Sonam, and she's still standing. That's a real champion right there as well.
Absolute domination here by the dominator, Sonam Zomba.
Hey, you started calling her that, yeah? She asked me at the press conferencing, if I win, you got to give me a name. So I think the dominator is apt. It's apt. The dominator is apt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event. Less than 25 seconds to go to crown the vacant strawweight champion, Matrix Fight.
The crowd is waiting for some action here. They're waiting for a finish. You can see her fans know.
We're yet to see a finish. We yet to see a
Oh,
finish
we saw
tonight,
the
man.
rear naked choke in the first
That was a
fight.
submission here. We yet to see a knockout.
Ah, yes. We've not seen a knockout in 10 seconds to go. And Sonam Zomba again immediately opens up with some strikes. And honestly, this has been a clinic, an absolute clinic. And Anna Sapeva tried her level best. She gave it her all, but she was bested by the now new, well, it's only a matter of, it's only a formality. It's only a formality before it absolutely happens, but congratulations.
Well, we'll
What a
still
fight.
wait for the judge's decision to know who will carry forward the legacy that Pooja Tomar left vacant.
Well, we know what's going to happen. It just needs to be made official. But a big round of applause and a shout out to Anna Sapeva, who's hung in there, fought her hardest, tooth and nail, and didn't get finished. And that's the new belt, baby. Check out the gold. Somebody should find out what the price of gold is today. But that belt is priceless, ladies and gentlemen. That belt is priceless. Because the honor of possibly being, here we go, final decision. Let's go to Jared Carl inside the cage.
A little bit of history about the MFN Strawweight title. Pooja Tomar earned this title at MFN 10 after defeating, after knocking out Killer B. And she successfully defended her title against a Russian fighter before she left it vacant to move to the UFC. And she's 1-1 at the UFC, became the only Indian to score a win at the UFC.
Yep. Here we go. Let's wait for the decision. Who's going to be the new champ?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 electrifying rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Ben scored the bout 49-44. Judge Abhishek scored the bout 50-45. And Judge Franco scores the bout 50-44 for your winner. And now, the MFN Female Strawweight Champion, Sonam Zomba!
Incredible moment. And I'm proud. It's just unbelievable. She's one of my favorites, and she gets better and better and better every time.
So bravely, 5 rounds. Well done. Good fight, Sonam. You are just incredible. You're a superstar, so humble, so prepared. Sonam ke liye taaliyan. She's just gone from strength to strength. The first time we saw you, maybe a year or so back, you know, you had the physicality for it. But uske baad, today we were just discussing 5 rounds, 25 minutes, just incredible. You dominated from the first second onwards. So congratulations, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much everybody for the love and support. Sir, कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
बहुत अच्छा.
Finally जीत गया. I want to give a huge shout out to my opponent Anna Sapeva. Like at the age of 30 plus, or like people are scared to start late, and like we plan of retirement, but she started late and won and defended her title. So it's a huge encouragement and like, you know, for everybody. And I want to thank Aisha ma'am for this opportunity, my whole team Bidang, and people of Arunachal Pradesh, and especially CM of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu sir. Thank you so much.
Champion, let's see the belt up there. Congratulations once again. Sonam Zomba, the champion in the co-main event. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to throw it to the comms because we have the main event coming up right now on MFN 17.
I mean, you know, it is a storybook ending for a title, a vacant title, and your new champion, Sonam Zomba. But coming up next, our final fight of the evening, the main event for the Bantamweight belt. The champion, Chungreng Koren, defends his belt against the Nepali hero, Dhant, Rabindra Dhant. This one is going to be a banger. Stay tuned.
You know, I think Chungreng as the main event against Rabindra, it worked out really well. Rabindra is coming from his last fight at Brave, had a solid first round TKO finish against his opponent, and riding off that momentum, coming in against Chungreng, who's, I'd say, one of the best fighters we have on the MFN roster.
He's a young 25-year-old beast in my eyes. I can't even say it in words. You'll have to see it in his next fight, what the rest period was, whatever. That's not for me to say, that's for him to show.
बच्चा है, ठीक है, पहले इसका ब्रेन को तोड़ता है, इसका दिमाग पहले तोड़ेगा ना, इसको आराम से जीत सकता है, और दिमाग वीक हो गया, मेरे को इंडिया के लिए जान लेने के लिए रेडी हूँ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। बंदा अच्छा है अभी तो बाय है फाइट के बाद फैमिली बन जाएगा
For the fans from Nepal, Rabindra R1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Two men, one belt. Nepal's Rabindra R1 has thunder in both of his hands. But Chungreng Koren has the belt with 100% fight finishes. Whoever survives this early chaos might just walk out with that belt.
I mean, the bad blood between these two guys is evident. I mean, India and Nepal, we're friends. It's not a country thing. This is between two men. They've been talking for a long time. And don't get me wrong, Chungreng Koren is such a sweet guy. But in his own sweet way, he's been dissing him. And Dhant is here to prove a point. Dhant comes in with incredible international experience. He's got some wins, some losses. And the fact that he said at the press con, and said before, leading up to the fight, even his corner said this, who has Chungreng Koren really fought? Who has he really fought? And he mocked them by calling him, he took on fighters who were way past their prime. And he might have a point there because this is going to be Chungreng Koren's real first fight against someone who's in his age, in his prime. And time will tell if that shot, if it is going to work or not.
Well, here comes the dart shot. Let's look at his keys to victory. He needs to weather the early storm, pick his own shots and counter effectively, and he needs to test his cardio in the later rounds. Rabindra R1, he's the pride of Nepal, the only true breakout star from the land of Himalayas and the undisputed face of Nepal MMA. I mean, his journey has been nothing short of inspirational. Arjun, he started his life as a piece-rate labor, found true love in MMA, and he's always been fighting international opponents. His last fight was against a Chinese opponent at Brave Combat Federation, and he delivered a successful, a badass knockout.
And his opponent, the Indian Rhino, Chungreng Koren.
Let's give it up for the reigning, defending MFN Bantamweight champion. From being absolutely nobody to the most dominant force in Indian MMA, MFN's Bantamweight champion, Chungreng Koren is here. I mean, it's taken everything for him to get here. No shortcuts, no easy roads, just sheer hard work, grit, and undeniably the best skill in the game.
You know, when I started working at, when I was part of the, I was invited to be part of the commentary team on Matrix Fight Night, and one of my first fight nights I saw Chungreng Koren fight. The first thing that comes to mind is this man is like a fighter called Mark Munoz. Mark Munoz was a veteran fighter in the UFC more than 10 years ago, but this guy was known for his ground and pound and his Donkey Kong punches. And that's what I'm saying. The Donkey Kong punches of Chungreng Koren is what led him to victory twice. He's been a fantastic, fantastic fighter. He's got a great pressure game. If he gets a hold of you, you're in trouble. This man doesn't believe in just taking you down. The amount of strikes he threw against Mohammad Farad, I mean, I think I'm surprised his hand didn't break. I mean, the kind of finish rate that he has, the pressure that he puts on, he needs to do the same thing against his opponent. He needs to make sure he gets into space and execute that game plan. But Dhant is a great striker in his own right. It'll all come down to who goes first in this fight.
He trains at Warrior School of MMA, and there's been a lot of heat between these two camps, between Soma MMA and the Warrior School. There's been a lot of smack going on between the fans. And let's go over to Jared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to India's most prestigious MMA showdown. We are live from Noida, India. This is Mixed Martial Arts. This is Matrix Fight Night. Brought to you by the trailblazing duo promoters, Krishna and Aisha Shroff. The judges in charge, Kate Saidar, Ben Cartledge, Abhishek Bish, and Franco Ranieri. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mark Goddard. Now, to everyone in attendance here inside the stadium, and to everyone watching around the world, this is Mixed Martial Arts. This is Matrix Fight Night and India. This is your main event. 5 rounds for the MFN Bantamweight title. First, presenting the challenger. He holds a professional record, 8 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighted at 60.9 kilograms. Fighting out of Soma Fight Club and Lock and Roll MMA, representing Nepal. Make some noise for Rabindra R1! And his opponent, presenting the champion, fighting out of the red corner. His professional record, 7 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 61.2 kilograms. Fighting out of Warriors Cove, representing Manipur, presenting the reigning, defending Bantamweight MFN champion, the Indian Rhino, Chungreng Koren!
Okay guys, here we go. Understand the rules, you find them, please listen to me, keep yourself protected. If I say stop, please stop. If you want to touch now, God bless.
Here we go, main event of the evening. Champion Chungreng Koren will defend his belt against Rabindra R2. This is a fight that's been waiting to happen. A lot of trash talk has gone back and forth between these two men. And finally, we're a few moments away from Mark Goddard making this fight official. Here we go, round number 1. R2 in the white trunks, champ in the black and gold. A lot of questions are going to be answered here, my friend.
Again, a story of opposite stances. Oh! Chungreng charges in.
You know, it's interesting, in the fight against Mohammad Farad, we saw Farad get a fair amount of success on his feet earlier on. I mean, before, you know, Chungreng decided to take him down and Donkey Kong punch him. But
well, I've studied both these guys, and they absolutely have a mirrored life story and a mirrored skill set. It's like Chungreng versus Chungreng or Rabindra versus Rabindra. These guys are so evenly matched that it's going to be so tough to decide. Oh man,
nice entry by Chungreng. Koren comes over with the right hand and good reversal by Rabindra. That he knew this was coming. He trained for it. But what remains to be seen is the strength. His corner tells me that he's got great strength. Oh, straight into mount.
Rabindra's
got the mount here, and look at the movement. It's still early in the fight. And Chungreng Koren, though, is eating a couple of shots. He's eating a lot of shots. Oh, a lot of shots. Rabindra is teeing up on Chungreng Koren. Chungreng doing a good job defending this. But there's only so much he can do.
Rabindra has unleashed the beast in him.
The chin on Chungreng Koren, though. And look at that, the awareness. He's got a hold of that leg.
The right leg of Rabindra R1.
Oh, look at that again, trying to turn it around, but Rabindra R1 with superior positioning. Landing those shots to the side of the head, controlling his posture.
Well, that's exactly the same
thing that Chungreng
does. And he's been doing it in the last 4 fights against Kanto.
Oh, look at the welt that's formed on the right hand side of Chungreng's face. Man, he's taken a lot of shots.
Chungreng looks rocked.
Chungreng looks a little hurt still. He's still a little hurt because Rabindra R1 landed at least 20 or 30 big shots, and props to him. And again, man, there we go. We've never seen Chungreng Koren because it's like a verb at this point.
He's getting outclassed
He's
now.
flattened him out in front of his corner, and now big shots here.
Damn me.
Big shots. Chungreng Koren is in trouble early on in this round. It's just the
Let's
first
go,
round.
Rabindra.
He's taken so much punishment.
Let's
and
go,
that's what we said. I
Rabindra.
talked about it. Wrestlers like Chungreng Koren have not spent. They don't like to be on their backs. This is a different position for him. It's different to see how he's going to react. And Dutt is having his way with him because the amount of punishment he's taken.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, this fight is going to be over anytime now. The kind of punches.
Damn me.
Referee Mark Koren
actually manifested this. They made a rap video wherein Rabindra is knocking out Chungreng.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. He's still in it. But Chungreng Koren has taken so much damage that Rabindra R1 he's holding on to the right hand and he's trying to get up, but Rabindra R1 is trying to choke him out. I don't know what he's trying to do. The desperation move here from Chungreng Koren, very smart, because he was almost finished.
It's been for Rabindra R1.
God, dominant is an understatement, man.
He's known as that shot for a reason.
Look at that reversal. It's return fire from the champion. This fight is far from over, my friend. I mean, you never know. It's still never know. It's the amount of action that's happened in the first minute, in the first 3.5 minutes, and he's trying his best to drag him down. No, but you know what? It's part of the sport. Sometimes you use it to your advantage.
Chungreng fighting back now.
Chungreng.
In the same manner as Rabindra did.
Chungreng, though, what a heart of a champion. He took a pounding.
He's going for the double leg.
He's battered and busted up, but now he gets good defense, good hits from Rabindra R1. And man, the right hand side of Chungreng's face is busted up. Good trip from Rabindra. Oh, reversal.
That's scrambling.
Again, Rabindra R1 again. And this is what I mean.
Damn me.
Chungreng is so tough, but
Damn me.
Rabindra
Han,
R1
han.
is
Yet to see a knockout tonight.
सुन्दाइरहेको छ
Both these guys are swinging for the fence.
The damage that Chungreng Koren has taken so far, and the bombs that Rabindra R1 is throwing at him.
Rabindra looks fresh.
Oh, beautiful. Got him with the left. Coming in, and Chungreng slumping, trying to land a big overhand right on him. And his corner smartly says, don't swing wide.
Damn me.
What a beautiful performance.
Damn me.
Number 1 by Rabindra R1.
What a round and what a way to start off the championship fight. Incredible. Incredible.
We have never seen doing anybody doing this to Chungreng Koren.
That's what we talked about. We talked about the fact that, maybe Dunt had a point. maybe Chungreng Koren's road has been against a lot of great former fighters. And Dhant immediately, he got taken. Chungreng tried to trip him. Dhant reverse position. And this was the barrage of those strikes on the ground. There were at least 30 unanswered shots. And every time Dhant got position, he landed punishment. I almost thought the fight was over here. Another 10 seconds and referee Mark Gordon would have called it out.
Koren fighting back.
And Chungreng though, you know, that's the warrior spirit within him. He's got so much of fire. He's never going to quit. And he's a champion for a reason. But I won't lie, that was a brutal round. A tough round to watch because Chungreng's eye is swollen up now. He's got a little bit of a hematoma on the right hand side.
Get a grip of that corner. I don't want that to happen again.
And look at that. Chungreng Koren is breathing a little heavily. This might
looks rocked.
Mate, this is the damage. This is the damage quotient now. Because he's not sprightly. You can see he's flat-footed right now. And he's not moving as well. I mean, you never know. It's too early to tell. This is a championship fight. And Rabindra Dhant is ready for 5 rounds. But it's the amount of damage that Chungreng took in the first round was something else, man. You can see that he's shaking off that leg with one kick. He's trying to wade in with some punches, but Rabindra Dhant sees it coming. Dhant now for a takedown of his own in his own corner. Chungreng looking for submission. He's trying to lock his hands underneath and look for a choke. Oh, he might have. You can't really see here. You can see he's trying to squeeze onto his neck. And Rabindra Dhant though, he's almost past the side control. Almost.
Well, if Chungreng loses tonight,
and there you go. And again, he's holding onto an arm here. He's trying to look for a kimura. And he's now in a much more dominant position. This is a weird position for Chungreng Koren because he can't really do a lot with that arm there trapped. Big shots, and here it goes. We continue. And he's in a bad space. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go, and he's not in his corner.
well, if Chungreng Koren loses tonight, he'll be the first Indian to lose his MFN title.
Man, it's just something.
Quiet. Don't talk to me.
Oh, big slip from Dhant, and Chungreng Koren capitalizes on this position. Oh man, Dhant slipped over the top. Here we go. Dhant now reverses it. But Chungreng Koren back on with that pressure. Don't ever count him out of a fight. This is a tough, grueling fight. We knew this was going to be a war. But Rabindra Dhant certainly getting the better of Chungreng Koren so far. His corner is screaming something called UP style. I don't know what that means yet. I need to ask him.
Maybe it's the Yuki style because Yuki's in his corner.
Oh, they're referring.
We've got his teammate Yuki in his corner.
Yeah, it's Yuki style. I thought UP style, like Uttar Pradesh style. That makes much more sense. But again, Rabindra Dhant again in a good position. Oh, big
Damn
elbow.
me.
This is a bad spot.
Damn
Very
me.
bad spot for Chungreng
Elbow,
Koren.
elbow.
It's Chungreng Koren trying to change position. Man, the heart of the champion is something to admire because he's trying so hard. He's trying so hard to get control of this situation. Chungreng Koren taking a breather here. This is a little sneaky, Rabindra Dhant. Trying to get a switch here. Here we go. Chungreng Koren though, looking to get a better position. Oh, big shots.
Big shots.
Rabindra moving his head very well though. Gets back to his feet.
Chungreng yet to do any damage to Rabindra.
Very nice by Chungreng Koren. Reverses that position and now starts a barrage of his own strikes.
Starts pounding.
That's the Donkey Kong punches. Rabindra R2 though. Oh, reverse his position.
No. 1 minute भाई जान.
Go in his favor.
No.
Bad position for Chungreng Koren. And will it be a matter of time? It's less than a minute.
Oh, one. Yes.
Oh man.
He's flattened him out. He's in a bad
Put I
way.
in
He
that,
might look for America now on that arm.
It's like Chungreng Koren getting a taste of his own medicine.
I mean,
Exactly the same manner that he fights in.
he came up, he lost position there, and now Chungreng back on top.
He's got his
So
arms
back
stuck.
and forth. Oh, he's looking for a dash choke there. He's got his arm underneath. He's locked in on the bicep. Has he locked in on the bicep yet? There you go. Oh, he's got that. And he's got a front choke. He might have it. He's got a dash choke.
Oh,
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
This could be
Can he survive for 10 seconds?
Oh man.
Just 10 seconds. And he's got it in the door. I think he's okay.
Oh,
No, he's okay.
What you man?
Man.
Back and forth. Back and forth.
But the Chungreng Koren is everything into that because he's taking a very, very long time to get up and go back to his corner. I don't think Chungreng Koren needs to be able to look at Mark Koren so smartly saying he needs to be able to walk back to his corner.
Let's look at the action replay.
Just missed with that counter right, and that's what caused the slip back and forth.
That could have been over.
It was a tight toss attempt, but that was it. He lost position. He was too high on the back, gave up position, but Rabindra doesn't seem to be too affected by this. Those elbows again, I think, Chungreng it's the amount of punishment
Damaged
he's
at the
taking.
moment. Chungreng definitely is
Precisely,
damaged.
that's the right way of saying it.
And
He's damaged.
that's the choke that he locked in.
He
And
chopped
he
the
gave it.
gas, he turned the right way. He needed to come in a little closer, but Dunn defended it so perfectly, creating just the right amount of space, knowing that there was 10 seconds to survive in the round.
Round two.
Look at this. Round control for Rabindra Dunn, 1 minute, 23 total strikes. In just round number 2, we need to check round number 1. So round 1 is definitely above 100.
Don't do this to me. Don't do it.
A bit of scolding here by Mark Goddard.
Well, that's the Mark Goddard style. He's scolding everybody.
Let's go! Round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is the main event, and it's going to decide who walks home.
It just matters now who has more in the gas tank, because Chungreng normally, who is so strong and who's got such a good gas tank, he's taken so many shots. The way he's moving is weird. I mean, he's
He's a little bit slow for sure. A little bit is an understatement. He's slow for sure.
I mean, you can see his gas. You
Rabindra.
can see the reversal that happened there. It seemed academic here. And the way he escaped, Rabindra just backed up and pulled out. I'm surprised Rabindra let him up.
Oh, damn me, Rabindra.
But man, what a chin on Chungreng Koren. He's still in it.
आगे सुन नहीं
There's
सका.
only so many shots that the human skull can take.
Damn me. Oh, damn me.
Rabindra opening up. Just missed.
Damn me, Rabindra.
Big shot. Oh, he's hurt.
Rabindra,
He's hurt.
जीत्यो. यार आयो. जीत्यो. Damn me, Nepal. Let's go.
This will be the first real test for Chungreng Koren, and he saw it. He was beaten. His cap, of course, a great attempt. He's a great champion. He gave it his all. My heart goes out to Chungreng Koren, but oh my goodness. Round number 3, the barrage of strikes that started it all. Let's take a look at the replays, because Rabindra did it.
केटा और सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनु ल च्यानललाई.
Like you said, he manifested it and he made it happen.
So, Rabindra
Like पनि गरिदियो है केटा हो.
watching us. Rabindra's team made a video. It's a rap song with an animation. Shows the entire life story of Rabindra R1, from him breaking stones for a living to taking up MMA and then finally knocking out Chungreng Koren. And this is manifestation, nothing else.
I mean,
You work hard, work in the right direction, have your right team, have the right team in place, and you can deliver the biggest surprise.
No, I'm talking about the fact that we knew somewhere that this was going to be his first real test. He talked, and his corner was right. He took on an aging Agasa, who was way past his prime.
Chaitanya Gandhi.
He took on
Again, Kantaraj was not in his prime.
No, Kantaraj's prime was in 2016. I mean, today Kantaraj
with Farhad.
with Mohammad Farhad as well. This was the first fighter who was on his level and he proved that he was.
And as I said, it's it's another Chungreng Koren fighting Chungreng Koren.
I mean, he
It's
choked
like
Chungreng.
Superman versus Superman.
Stellar performance. It was a stellar performance. I mean, we got referee Jim Burdias next to me. What a fight, right? I mean, I can't even begin to stress. We have a new champion. Sonam Zamba did the business tonight, and now Chungreng Koren, you can see. And the doctors are checking on
Get out,
him,
subscribe
doctors
kar
are
diyo,
checking on him to check if he's okay.
Like when you go
He
there,
will
eh?
live to fight another day. It's just part of the sport, winning and losing. But man, this was Rabindra R1's moment, and he did it. Incredible.
Well, the Bantamweight belt initially went to Pakistan. Ulumi earned it in MFN then after defeating Dhruv Chaudhary. And then later he had to vacate the title. Chungreng Koren came up, won the title, and tonight Rabindra R2 has made history in Indian MMA and in the MMA history of Nepal to be the first ever
I mean, I met his corner, and
fighter
we
from
got
Nepal to win a title at Matrix
Exactly.
Fight. And look at that! Look at
It's
that
great.
finish. Drop
I mean,
Chungreng Koren.
there you go. That was the end. It was
man.
over.
This
It was
is
over.
the biggest upset of the evening and the only knockout that we
you
see
got
in
your
MFN
knockout.
70.
You got your knockout.
We've been waiting for a knockout
Man.
and Rabindra R2
My
does it
God.
in fashion.
It's the way he did it. He broke him down, and to do that to Chungreng Koren says something. That he came in with a game plan. They knew what they were doing.
But it could be
and they broke him
overconfidence
down.
as well.
No. You know what? Chungreng Koren is
I
such
mean, you
a
can't
solid
replace
fighter.
a skill with anything else.
It's not like it's you know, it's not like Chungreng Koren got just suddenly flash knocked out. He broke him down in his manner. He broke him down with a barrage of strikes over and over again. He tired him out. He hurt him constantly. It was incredible. And Chungreng Koren is in no. I think it's okay. He's going to let him walk out on his own. The stretcher is not needed right now. But man, oh man, it's a scary moment whenever we see a fighter take that kind of punishment. It's a scary moment when we see. And quickly, let's go for the final decision. For one last time, Jared Kyle, give us the decision in the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ref Mark Goldard called the stop of this fight after 54 seconds of round 3 for your winner by knockout and the new MFN Bantamweight World Champion, Rabindra R1.
You know, I say this over and over again. If there are two
Let's go,
title
the
fights,
boy!
both champions will never retain. Never.
Let's
Never.
hear it for the champion, Rabindra! All right, that was a clinic. You're called one of the best fighters in Southeast Asia. You proved it today. What a fan following in there. Big round of applause for the entire Nepalese contingent that has come down. But you knew you had it. You didn't have much to prove. But coming into MFN and doing it like this, fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Thank you first for my team. Soma, lock and roll. Soma team, Coach Yusuf, Mike. Thank you, Yuki here. Congratulations, Jack. You did good job. And thank you, Tuesday. You support me a lot. When I went into the Kathmandu, that time he support me. नेपालमा काठमाडौँ गएदेखि मलाई यति धेरै सपोर्ट गर्नुभयो कि यहाँसम्म आउँदाखेरि जस्ट म ट्रेनिङ गर्छु फाइट खेल्छु त्यति हो न्युजले के गर्नुपर्ने हो ट्रेनिङ कहाँ गर्नुपर्ने हो कोचहरूसँग गर्नुपर्ने हो कुराहरू कहाँ गर्नुपर्ने हो स्पोन्सर कसरी मिलाउनु पर्ने हो फाइट कहाँ खेल्दा ठिक होला सबै त्यति धेरै गर्नुभएको छ थ्याङ्क यू न्युजलाई वर्डहरू छैन तर पनि लभ यु दाइ
Rabindra, ladies and gentlemen, he deserves every bit of it.
Get out, like, subscribe गरिदिनु है
थ्याङ्क यू सिसान दाइ support me a lot.
Sisanda, congratulations, है.
MFN में मैं हिंदी में बोलूँगा MFN में आने के लिए जैकी श्रॉफ सर, थैंक यू सो मच. उन्होंने मुझे ये फाइट दिलाई. उन्होंने बोला कि MFN को रविंद्र को लाओ. मैं 3 साल पहले से कोशिश कर रहा था MFN में फाइट करने के लिए, जस्ट फाइट दो करके, लेकिन पहले कोई और थे, उन्होंने कुछ सुना नहीं. पर जैकी श्रॉफ सर ने एक फाइट देखी, बुलाया, आओ. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू आइसमम. थैंक यू एवरीवन. थैंक यू टीम ध्रुव. थैंक यू. That's it. Oh, thank you supporters. नेपालबाट यहाँ आउनुभएको. Thank you so much everyone. And मेरो पुरानो टिम Combat MMA Club. Thank you guys. Woo! Jai Nepal. Jai Hanuman. Thank you. That's it.
The champion, Rabindra from MFN 17. It was historic, one of the best fight cards, all of them going right down till the end. Such evenly matched fighters, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be. We've got a champion right here, brand new with us. So from Greater Noida and from Geo Hotstar.
One more. Maybe I deserve a bonus. Thank you.
You deserve a bonus? We'll tell Aisha Shroff that. But it's been fantastic. As I say goodnight from the cage here, I'm going to throw it to the comms. It's been historic, and it's only just beginning.
Historic indeed, my friend, because MFN 17 has not just performed, it delivered in every conceivable way. I mean, culminating with a new champion. The champ, Chungreng Koren, got defeated, and Rabindra R1 did the business in the most spectacular way possible. And of course, first ever in the vacant strawweight, the strawweight champion, a new strawweight champion in Sonam Zamba, took on Safeva, a fantastic fighter, a Russian champion, and came out victorious. Top to bottom, the card was spectacular. International fighters, international fights, only action, top to bottom, only at Matrix Fight Night. My name is Arjun Chupalkatti. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an absolute pleasure. We will see you for the next one. Good night.
केटाओ लाइक सब्सक्राइब गरिदियो है. गेम जित्यो है नेपालले. केटाओ कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन सबैजनालाई. केटाओ लाइक सब्सक्राइब गरिदिनु ल. See you.